Hello YouTube, it's me again, your friendly neighborhood Green Party representative for the Humber St. Bar Bayvert region. I think I'll make today's video about my educational background. A lot of individuals who follow politics enjoy the idea of their representative being a scholar and a gentleman. Well, I'm working towards one of them. Okay, I graduated from Regina High School here in Corner Brook, 2003. I left there and went to College of the North Atlantic, which I think was kind of a mistake, but can't cry over spilled milk, so to speak. There, from 2003 to 2005, I did a computer support specialist course. I graduated with alright marks, and I was hoping for a promising future. Then the IT industry collapsed. Not wanting to move abroad and not expecting to make much income with a 2-year trade, I stuck around Kona and took a civil engineering technology course. One shade down from a full-blown engineer. It was 3 years. 2005 to 2007. It was during my computer support specialist program that I spent my time in the armed forces, as short-lived as that may have been. While I was taking my civil engineering tech course, learning how to do subdivision design layouts and building house plans and soil analysis and building codes, a lot of legal stuff on construction and litigation, I discovered late in the program that I wasn't careless with math all these years. I was actually dyslexic. Minorly dyscalculia, actually, just with numbers I sometimes transpose them. So the heavy calculus courses weren't really my thing, and some of the professors of the program that I was taking, we had a difference of opinion. So I thought it would be easiest if I simply moseyed along and tried something else, because a dyscalculia engineer, not really what I thought would be a good idea. So I left Kona 2009 by rights, because I tried to pick up those courses again in the semester after all my peers graduated. That didn't work out too well either. So 2009 I worked for half a semester and went to Grenfell in 2010, September. I tried to do first-year engineering at the university level, where more calculus would be involved. I hoped in a different atmosphere things would change a little bit, that I might actually be able to bumble through it. No such luck. So halfway through the September 2010, by the way, that's my white cat, Diablo, in the background there, calling into his basket for a nap. So, in September 2010, I changed majors again from first-year engineering to general studies, focusing on English, religious studies, psychology, sociology, that sort of thing. And in spring 2011, I focused exclusively on psychology. I did Psychology 1001, I did some sociology minors, I did my core electives for my degree, and since so many courses transferred from Kona, the 5.5 years that I spent at Kona, I didn't need any more electives ever, which was great, because I couldn't do a 4-year degree then in less than 3. 2.5. So I took that particular path and haven't looked back. Some professors at the university became a integral influence in my life. Dr. James Duffy and Kelly Brown, Dr. Sonia Corbin-Dwyer. The psychology faculty were nothing that I could have been prepared for. They were friendly and warm. They genuinely wanted you to pass, which wasn't what I remembered from the majority of the instructors at the college. So, here I am now, still a psychology major at Grenfell campus. I graduate next year. My focus in psychology has been the social and developmental sides of psychology. I've been studying autism quite a bit, something that rather interests me. And my hope eventually is to get into grad studies and work for Western Healthcare, which is the hospital conglomerate, the government hospital program that is covering the entire west coast of Newfoundland. Nearly 100,000 people, I suspect, are under the care of Western Healthcare Corporation. And I want to be a developmental child psychologist who specializes in autistic medicine but works in other areas for Western Health. My cousin, Angelina Bursey, had mentioned to me that in Labrador Grenfell Hospital, St. Anthony, the 6-hour highway drive north, 500 kilometers, are desperately looking for psychologists. So there's a good chance in a couple of years when I get my degree I can mosey on up there and make my career start. Though the master's degree that I want to do is a Master's of Education in Counseling Psychology. It's available at Memorial University of Newfoundland in St. John's. Grenfell campus, my campus I guess, is part of MUN in St. John's. I wanted to do that Master's degree of Education because it's 1 year, it's online, and allows me the flexibility to do it wherever I want, whenever I want, and to the best of my knowledge, it is covered by the Newfoundland Labrador Psychology Association, the group that is required to check your transcript and your grades before they allow you to have the psychologist trademark. If you take a course online, they normally don't allow it. If you take a course abroad or in the rest of Canada, they might not let you have the psychology title. They may require you to take extra courses and so on. And they require regular testing to make sure that everyone is up to snuff and all that kind of thing. So my goal is to be a psychologist, but this particular program, though only a year long, if you do 3 consecutive semesters and all that, requires experience in teaching. I don't think tutoring counts, so I need to get teaching experience before I can apply for that program. My grades aren't nearly good enough to supplement that particular loss. Alas, I take on too much. So I've decided that I might actually teach abroad, ESL, in Asia. Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and China are 4 of the large centers who want people from Canada, native English speakers, to go over. And your best chances of getting a good job is if you already have a Bachelor of Arts degree for your program, which I will. So, hopefully, before I graduate next year, 2012, if there's 2012, I will be able to go over there, get a couple of years experience, learn Korean, Japanese, what have you, and come back with a lot of experiences and a lot of good stories, and then maybe even already have my degree finished, depending how I roll with that. But as a politician, you deserve to know all the things about me, good and bad. So those are my trials and tribulations, successes and failures in my education. So after 8 years, I'm still in university, and I've got another 4 or 5 left yet. So, the video's running long. I will wish you all a good evening, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care.